Hello everyone. Welcome to Afro Swag Media and Magazine. My name is Deborah. As always, I'll be your host on the show tonight. I'm so excited about the show tonight. Welcome. Please share the live stream. Please share it. Invite your friend to join. We have some amazing prizes for you tonight. Please share the live. It's very much appreciated. So tonight we have a familiar face. I'm going to invite him. I'm going to bring him to the camera so that he can tell us who he is. Hello.
Hi, Miss Deb. How are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's really nice to be on your show again. I think it's been a couple of years now.
Probably a couple of years. Welcome to the show. We are happy to have you tonight. And like I was telling the audience, you are a familiar face, but do you mind introducing yourself?
Okay, well, I will try to cut it short a little bit because I don't think we have enough time for me to tell everyone who I am. But no, I think it's already been said on the screen. I'm Tumi. People call me a serial entrepreneur, but I look at myself as somebody that is just very excited to get my hands in different things and to help people out. So I look at myself more as a philanthropist, more than a serial entrepreneur, and to help people out, you got to do different things. And I'm from Nigeria. I've been in the United States for over 20 years, and this country has been great to me. I lived in Omaha, Bellevue area for the last 18 years, and got my undergraduate graduate degree. I'm also an accountant, and so I do a lot of stuff. And I'm sure the last time I was here, I think a couple of times I was there, we talked about some accounting, and then we talked about um, my visions and my goals, and looking back 2 years ago, I can see a lot of differences in what had happened in the last 2 years. With where I am right now, and so, in a nutshell, that's just me. I like to get myself into a lot of things, help people out, and more reason why we're here today because I became an actor, got into entertainment, and just because I felt that this is something that we and me, when I say we, myself and my team, we can make a difference. And so I'm now into entertainment as well as the other things that I do.
Well, thank you so much for that introduction. And once again, welcome to the show. Thank you for everyone that is joining us. If you have any questions, any comment, don't forget to put it in the comment box and we will make sure we answer you. And most importantly, please share the live, share it to different groups and with your friends so that a lot of people get a chance to learn about the amazing news and the amazing prizes that we have for you guys tonight. So, to me, you said that you became an actor, and I believe the audience and most people know you as a serial entrepreneur.
That is correct. Well, again, I spoke to a fella a couple of days ago. Everybody actually, we all aspire to be actors, and that's the truth. Since we are like, oh my God, I can do this, I can do that. Oh, that guy is doing bad. Almost like you're watching sports too. Like it's easy to criticize people, right? Until you get yourself into it. I'm like, wow. But I have always and sincerely in my heart know that one way or the other, I really want to be on the screen. I want to do something. But again, I don't think my parents would have allowed me to do that if I had told them that I want to become an actor. And so uh, when I really decided that I could actually produce movie and spoke to some directors and they just like, they tell me that you just have this natural feel to act or to be yourself. And I also noticed something that when I'm in front of camera, uh, I just feel happy. I think that's where I get my joy. That's where I get my happiness. And the reason I say that is I can stand in front of camera and I don't feel like I'm being judged by anybody. And so that gives me the kind of like, you know what? I can be whoever I want to be, act whatever I want to be. But the truth is, I am only acting a role, but I'm very comfortable in it. And since I've been in about 5, 6 movies now. I think I'm really loving it. And so now I am an actor, still not the best actor, but I think I pride myself in what I've learned in the last 2 years in the acting school.
That's very interesting that you said everybody aspires to become an actor. And um, I know as a kid, when watching, Hollywood movies or whatever it is, everybody is like, oh, I wish I can. Or, you know, when they're showing a movie or series, you relate to somebody like an actor in the movie. So I believe that's where this is coming from. Like everybody at some point in their lives, aspire to become an actor or can relate to an actor in the movie or a character in the movie. And it's like, oh, if that was me, then I'll have played this role this way or that way. So I can
Yep,
totally relate to that. So
exactly.
coming back to I don't know if I can call it the record label or the producing company, Don Crucifixto Entertainment.
Mhm.
Where does the name come from?
Wow. Okay. I will break it out. Again, I'm always excited to be on your show, and I will tell you somebody that has really, really, uh, um, you've really pushed me above my limit. So I'm always okay, and I feel comfortable saying things that I don't say elsewhere. So you push me a lot, and so I'll tell people. Most people don't know this, but Don Crucifixto, crucifix means service. uh for instance, I'm just a religious person, but like Christ died for you. Christ, died for a lot of people, as the Christians believe. Or Muhammad did this for Muslims. And so to me, crucifix in terms means service, trying to service others. I will forget anything that I want for myself and give everything else to somebody else. And so that's the sacrifice that I'm giving other people. And then T-O at the end of it, it's my initials, Tumi Oluyole. And then
Oh, okay.
yep, and then the Don in the beginning, I am the master of service. I'm the master of sacrifice. I want to be a king of sacrifice. Everything I do, I want to make sure that I remember something. I want to sacrifice and do things for other people. And remember, I said that's why I look at myself as more of a philanthropist than anything else. And so that's how I came up with the name Don Crucifix.
Interesting. So the name of the record label is Don Crucifixo Entertainment, which is Master of Sacrifice,
Service or sacrifice.
Service, and TO add just your initials, first and last name.
Yes.
All right. So, like, what's you kind of said it a little bit, but what made you, give this name to the record label?
A couple of things. It's again, when you do something, well, particularly with myself, um, uh, I noticed that the kind of person I am, I can sometimes get easily distracted. And I really got that because when I was as a young boy growing up in Nigeria, and even when I got to the United States, um, and I noticed that I could get distracted from one thing or the other. So I told myself, I said, some things that I do now, I want to use it as a clue, as a remembrance. All right, this is so funny. You remember when Jesus was going back? He said, take this bread and take this wine as a remembrance for me. So I put some things in my side that I see every day that relates to me every day, that reminds me of why I'm doing what I'm doing. So that when distractions comes, which would always come, when temptations come, which would always come, when things, tribulations, when you go through the hard times, you want to go back and remember why you're doing what you're doing, because it's no longer because of what it's been said or what has been done or what you're going through. It is a bigger goal than all of that. And so when I do things, I try to put myself in a place whereby I am reminding myself that this is what you're doing and this is who you are. Don't leave who you are. And so I decided to use master of service. That if I'm going through something, if I get tired, if this is just too exhausting, and I'll like, you know what? it is. But remember, you are Don Crucifixto.
Nice, nice, nice. So we will go straight to the reason why we're here tonight and then come back to the record label for follow-up questions before we continue. To everyone that tuned in, everyone that is watching. Um, Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. And if you catch us on replay, please put in the comment box hashtag replay. That way we know that you watch it after the live. So you have something coming up, an event coming up. Can you tell us more about it, all the details, everything that people need to know?
Okay. Um, I've been into entertainment for 2 years and a half now, and a little bit over 2 years now. And, actually, the reason why I got into entertainment was to produce movies, to, go into my passion now that I can really do it and find myself doing it. The very first movie actually that I produced for myself, again, Don Crucifixto Entertainment, we do not do mediocre.
Okay, so I believe, I don't know if I lost you or you lost me. We will take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll continue with the questions. Don't go away, stay with us. We'll be right back.
You know the phrase or sentence I hate most in defense of police brutality against black people? A few bad eggs. That, my friend, is a phrase you cannot use in a situation of life and death. We won't stop fighting till glory comes. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, baby. You broke ass nigga, you can't tell me what to do.
And you want to talk about that right now?
Oh, wait, babe. I think I've been pulled over by this cop party.
You can be really racist. Always looking for some trouble where there ain't none.
License and registration, please.
So you saying black people should just be perfect? Also, they can avoid a racist system.
If the black community wants to rise, we need to start taking responsibility for our actions.
You just stand right back, okay?
I ain't got time for this shit.
Terrence, I'm gonna tell you right now, those two, they up to no good.
I ain't going nowhere without my money.
What money, Terrence?
There is no doubt in my mind that they are killing the best of us. Here we go again.
You can't marry Shanita. She's not good for you.
What were you thinking, Wale?
Where's my money, man?
You back selling drugs again?
We are angry. We are going to use our anger to say enough is enough.
Relax, okay? Sir, can you please step outside the vehicle?
Wait, what?
Is there any problem?
Wale, what's going on?
Step outside the vehicle.
Hello? Wale, what's going on? Wale!
Thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you so much. So that was a trailer from the movie about what our guest tonight is going to elaborate and provide details. So I'm going to bring him back to the camera. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, we can hear you now. So you were talking about the movie production, and we just watched a trailer. Actually, I believe we'll go straight to that trailer, and then we'll come back to all the other productions. So what was this about, or what is it about?
Again, it's this movie was my first production, as I said earlier, because there's a lot of intrigues, a lot of things that I think people will learn, be it African Americans, natural Africans, or anybody from different race. I think there's something in there for everybody to learn. I will just I'll give a quick overview so I don't give all the story out, but it just talks about something that is dear to our heart, everybody's heart. We all have this notion that we judge people based on our own, based on what we see, based on what we think. And so when you are stuck in your own thoughts, in your own belief, it's hard for you to understand what the other person, your other party is going through. And I've been guilty of it. Sometimes I still think I'm guilty of it. And so this movie, it's called Privilege, is that a lot of us, regardless of race, we always feel either better than others, or judge people for one way or the other without understanding people's struggles, their concerns, what they've been through. And I think that it's about time that we continue the conversation. The conversation has always been on that: be your brother's keeper. This is what we did. This is what I went through. This is what happened. But then we've changed it into politics. We've either changed it into an area whereby if it benefits me, that's when it matters. But we have to continue this conversation and really understand people's struggle and where they're coming from. And from there, try to find a solution to it. This is not creating any solution. It is just saying that, hey guys, let's keep this conversation going until we can overcome injustice, until we can overcome racial racism, until we can overcome people being biased. Can we eradicate it? Probably no. But each person has they have their own responsibility and obligation to make sure that they do their part to get into the conversation and be able to make sure that we all understand each other, and this will help us bring each other together and create togetherness for us. And that's pretty much what I want people to look forward to when they're looking at the movie. And again, come out and let the conversation continue.
Nice. So, is there a target audience, or is this movie for everyone?
This movie is actually for everyone. I put PG-13. Excuse some of our languages that are in there, but 13 and up. But for every race, for everybody, I think I have a feeling. I know that anyone that watches the movie would take one or two nuggets out of it, regardless of what their belief is, regardless of where they're from, regardless of their race, culture, religion. You would actually get something out of it. And I think I want people to watch it with an open mind, and at the same time come out and be very, very strong in their belief, but make sure that they kind of understand that this is just for us to be together. Again, COVID has taught us a lot of things. We shouldn't wait till someone's death, till a big, what's it called, worldwide disaster or something to happen before people get up and start doing something. I think, again, as I said, we all have a responsibility and obligation to start doing something now. And that would reduce, what our young ones, the kids, our kids and the people growing up, that will reduce what they see and how they kind of live the future life and the future generation.
Nice. So this movie is going to be shown on this month?
No, actually, in Nebraska, we are showing the movie at the Alamo Drafthouse in La Vista. Very easy access, just off Harrison and Giles I-80, and it's going to be shown March 11th. We would have a red carpet experience because we would have the directors, the actors and actresses, as well as some promotional companies, marketing companies, come down here to grace the red carpet. And so it's going to be a beautiful moment. It's going to be I'm thinking, I don't know if something like this has ever happened before in Omaha. If it has, this is also going to be a great experience for everybody that comes out. And so March 11th, starting at 6:30 with the red carpet, we are always going to be on time. Because we are paying for the space, and so we have to be on time, and everything has to be done accordingly. And so red carpet starts immediately at 6:30. The movie starts at 7 o'clock. It's about an hour and 55 minutes, a little bit short of 2 hours. But before that, in a couple of weeks, we would actually be doing another private showing of this movie in Atlanta, and that will be on February 25th, and that will be at the Plaza Theater in Ponce de Leon in Atlanta, not far from actually Buckhead or the major city in Atlanta. And so, if you have families, friends, and things like and people like that you really want them to show up and also grace the red carpet there as well, please feel free to contact us and contact Afro Swag. And again, we would also be live streaming the red carpet as well as the Q&A session of the event. So if you cannot make the private showing, you will definitely be able to watch the streaming of the red carpet. It's going to be wonderful. You'll see different people in different dresses. Anyways, it's been a long time that I've been in a situation like that. So you'll be able to watch that live, as well as the streaming of the question and answer live. So you won't miss a lot, but it's just that you might not be able to watch the movie. And again, when the movie gets out there in public, I'm sure our friends and you listening to me today will probably be one to look out for it.
So how can people attend the event?
Well, it's for the private. It's a private viewing. We want people to come in, and again, it's not a premiere yet. We'll still have a huge premiere for it, but we want to get people's opinion. We want to see, again, start the discussion in a smaller setting before we kind of make it out. And if there's anything that we need to do to make sure that we are touching or sending the right messages out. So it's for the field, but if you're really interested, there are some giveaways that we're doing. And if you really feel like, I'm not sure how much giveaways we have left. Personally, I know that we have really exhausted them, but feel free to still contact us. But there are also some sponsorship way that you can actually get yourself in. And I'm sure we're going to get to it later tonight. Hopefully we can show it up on the screen. And so, if you look at the screen, our email is there, as well as the phone number. You can text, call, or email us. And, again, we are always giving something else. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and you will see a lot of things going on and some of giveaways. And so that's how you're going to get into it. So that's how we're giving it out right now. We are not selling tickets. It's just us showing it out. And we've invited people to come look at it. On watch it. Sorry.
All right. So if you're watching right now and you're interested in receiving an invite, please contact doncrucifixto@gmail.com or call 402-301-5382, and then we will make sure we get you an invite. Again, if you're interested, it's a private viewing, but feel free to reach out to those emails on the screen or the phone number, and then we'll make sure to send you an invite. Also, the private viewing is going to be in Atlanta. If you know people that are in Atlanta, it's going to be this month on February 25th, and in March, next month on March 11th, here in Omaha at Alamo in La Vista. Make sure you reach out to us for any questions. And like Tumi said, there are sponsorship opportunities. Please send again an email to doncrucifixto@gmail.com or contact 402-301-5382, or you can even reach out to us here at Afro Swag Media and Magazine. Right now, we are live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. You can follow Don Crucifixto on Instagram, hashtag Don Crucifixto ENT.
Don Crucifixto ENT, correct.
ENT on Instagram to stay up to date. Anything that is going on, you'll be first to know about it. So, Tumi, tell us about the actors in the movie.
I think that's a very good question. So, again, before I get into that, this is a very well produced movie. I have a very good iPhone 13, but I tried shooting a movie with it. It wouldn't come out well. So no, I just tried to put that in. But no, really, this we used, if cameras, we use one of the best camera. The quality is great. So it's not just something we shot in the backyard. It was well planned, great production. We have a lot of great production value in it. And so, again, we're not just saying come watch something that you could get off the street or put on YouTube. No, this is not a YouTube or a YouTube movie. This is more of a Netflix or greater, more quality. And again, we will be putting this out into some film festivals. And hey, we pray that you support us. And with your support with your support, we hope that we can get some award. It's not a personal award. It's the story. The award is actually going to be for the fight, for the struggle of everybody, for what we don't understand. And so I just wanted to put that out. We have one main actor that is an upcoming great guy. His name is Travis Kiro. He's actually been in some of Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is a fan favorite, and we were able to bring Travis Kiro in because he really believed it. He believed in the story of the movie, and he felt like that he can do justice, and he really did great. He killed it. Then we have Joshua Eady. Joshua is from Atlanta. Great guy, wonderful guy. I learned a lot from him. He's also he's not a prominent actor, but his acting skills is great, and I think it's gonna be excellent down the line for him. But he's very popular in Atlanta as well as in Texas. Very great actor as well. We also casted Tracy Ogbonna. She flew in to the places from California. And Tracy also, she's acted in a lot of movies. She was in one huge movie. I can't remember it at the top of my head right now, but if you go to our Instagram page, you'll see her on there. And then she's also acted in Canada and different countries and states. We also have your very own Don Crucifixto. I was in the movie too, right? That's my very first movie, and I really feel really excited. It was really great. I've done more since then, but you should actually, if you don't want to watch anything, just go watch me. Again, you'll see the goofy me, or decide that you don't know about me, whatever. Just go ahead. And then we have some other great actors that have been in the industry for so long. Mr. Bayo Oluyole, very popular in Nigeria, and then we have some other great few add-ons that we had on there too as well.
So for those who that only know Tumi as a serial entrepreneur or whatever hat you know him under and you've never seen him at, this is a great opportunity for you to join on February 25th in Atlanta or on March 11th. So don't forget to send us an email. Go to doncrucifixto@gmail.com or call that number if you want an invite to this private viewing. Again, it's a private viewing by invite only, but hey, go ahead and send that email right now if you're watching. Text that phone number, call that phone number, and we will make sure we get you an invite. Don't forget, it's March 11th. It's a Friday, and there is a red carpet from 6:30. And I believe this is, I don't know, I don't remember when was the last time that something like this was done in Omaha, Nebraska. But I believe for most people, this is going to be the very first experience. Make sure you send that email and make sure you follow the record label on Instagram, hashtag Don Crucifixto ENT, to know what's going on, to get all the updates. So my next question, you kind of started talking about it earlier. How many movies did you produce so far?
Don Crucifixto has produced 4 movies right now. Again, I would say I thank God for our followers, our fans, and the people that are with us, my team, my brother, even my sisters, my family. I should actually put it in all, because again, Don Crucifixto Entertainment is just barely 2 years old, and we have already like slashed ceilings that took some people 10, 15, 20 years, and even people wouldn't even are not able to do it. And I'm so proud. In 2 years, we've already done 4 movies. We've done a lot of things. Hey, are we perfect? No. There's still some things that we can get better at. But again, you have to be grateful for what you have, and you have to also, be thankful for the people that have made us. And so I really, really want to thank our fans. I really want to thank our followers. And again, we want more people to follow us. We want more people to kind of encourage us. And if there's something you want us to do, maybe differently, or you want us to add on, hey, please feel free. This is not just a one-man show. This is supposed to be somewhat a movement. Remember, we are all trying to put what we can in the pot to help everybody else. And so we've produced 4 movies: Privilege, Mom and High, Abiba, and then Transit. We've talked about Privileged already. Abiba is a story about young girls in Africa and how sometimes they are overprotected and they are not educated well, and then they become victim of either sexual abuse and things like that. Very interesting story as well. And then Mom and I is just something that I acted with somebody. It's just a story, almost like a love story. Brief love story. And Transit, please, look out for Transit. I'm telling you, I promise you this. If you don't follow us now, by the time you hear Transit, you will be our #1 follower. Okay, I don't want to just talk too much, but that movie, production wise, quality wise, story wise, I bet you will just be so much surprised. Like, how did this happen? What is this? And so please watch out for it. And so, yeah, we have those 4 movies out, and those are the 4 we've done so far. And we are actually already casting for 2 movies that we will be shooting here as soon as spring is over. So again, this year we'll probably be shooting about 3 to 4 movies right now this year.
Nice. Again, guys, if you want an invite to this private viewing, please send us an email, and the information is right there on the screen for you. And I want to thank everyone that tuned in tonight and you are watching. I just saw 2 people that just joined. Dorothy May, shout out to you. And I have Flora also watching. Thank you so much for watching. We have more people. We are live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I can see everyone right now. I think Princess D, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, I see Happy. And please give us some likes, give us some hearts if you like what you're hearing right now. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask the questions and you will get you an answer. As announced previously, I believe a week ago, we had some prizes for people, and I'm going to announce it after the break. Don't go away, stay with us. We will be right back.
Every morning when I wake, I wanna see you there, you and me. Nobody can come between. Your body, it'll make you feel like this. Oh yeah, every day I wanna be with you. When I don't see you, I don't wanna eat, yeah. I don't wanna sleep, yeah. I don't wanna think, yeah.
All right, so that was the artist, Afrobeat artist, Cautious Nazi. He was on the show a week ago, and we had some winners. I'm going to project them really quick to the screen. If your name is there, make sure you get a hold of us. And also to win 1 free ticket to his concert, make sure you go subscribe to Afro Swag YouTube channel. So the first winner to the question number 2, what is the venue of the concert? The winner was Didier Kangbenyi, and I'm going to bring our guest here so he doesn't feel lost. So the winner to the question number 2 was Didier. Didier, make sure you get a hold of us for your free ticket to Culture concert. And we have a second winner. To the question number 3, the new things that he's bringing to the concert are hula hooping and new artists. And the winner was um, Asia Afi. Please get a hold of us for your ticket to Portia's concert. And the third winner was um, Reina. Reina, to the question, the song we leave before Homale is Madame Pusha. So that was question number 7. Make sure you get a hold of us, and we'll announce it again towards the end of the show tonight. If you know these people, let them know that they are winners and to get a hold of us. Thank you so much, Tumi, for being on the show tonight. And we continue with Don Crucifixto Entertainment that has a private viewing. And I have a flyer here for you to see. So the private viewing is on March 11th at 7 p.m. It starts at 7 p.m. So we have a red carpet. The red carpet is at 6:30 p.m. Please make sure you get a hold of us, get in touch with us, email us, give us a phone call, and we will make sure we send you the private invite. We have Michael Robinson. Shout out to Michael. Thank you so much for watching. He is the executive director of um, Business Ethics Alliance. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Like we said, some people have received an invite to the private viewing. Make sure you respond to that email to provide us with the additional information requested. So again, and I'm going to repeat because we have more people tuning in, we have more people joining. The private viewing is on March 11th. That is in Omaha, Nebraska. Again, this is information right here. Make sure you get a hold of us for the invite, the special invite. You don't want to miss this. It's privilege. Privilege. There are a lot of lessons, there are a lot of information, a lot of questions, a lot of answers to so many questions. So, one question for you, to me, what was a defining moment for you while producing this movie?
Um, so 1 second, Paris, can you reduce the volume over there? Okay. Um, when I was again, shout out to the writer, you know, great lady. She, you know, for you to think about things like this, you have to be concerned. You have to really have, a heart of like, you know what, something has to be done. You know, things can't just be the same. You know, let's say no to the status quo. And so when I was approached with the script, I read it and I wasn't too moved in the first place, and because you know I kind of just read the synopsis at first, and after a while, I was like, after I think about 2 3 days later or so, maybe a week, I said, okay, well, just send me the full script. You know, I'm a very busy person. I don't like to read that much. I do audio. I'm almost a audio reader. I don't have time to read, but just send it to me. When I got done reading it, I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, that is me. I'm very guilty of the same thing. Shame on me. And I am a lifelong learner. And so I realized, you know what? This has to be shared. I can see a lot of me, a lot of people like me and like that out there. And I like, you know, I can't just let this go. I would put everything that I have, be the sole executive producer on this movie if I have to be, and push it out. And that was what got to me because again, African Americans and Africans, people think you know, just because of the color of our skin, we should really you know, like each other or mesh or really be together. But what I found out, you know, is that we are more apart than we are together for one reason or the other, and everybody have their own opinion. Unfortunately, you know, I've not seen a lot of us sitting down on the table and really discussing this and having this conversation so that we that are matured can set the right path for the children that are looking onto us. And so I feel like it is time for us to kind of like, I am not a huge, what's it called, fighting for freedom, that kind of person, but Martin Luther King, what he has been doing, and we're still here. Some people have even died, and so I think, again, we need to keep talking about this, not in a political sense. And I will say something that might actually stir some, conversation. When Democrats wanted to get rid of Trump, we were showing all of these breaking news on TV, breaking news. This person is killed. This person is being killed. This is happening. Is it because of politics? Because now I don't see a lot of breaking news, but it's still happening. There's still divide going on. And, let's put politics aside. Let's put self-interest aside, and let's think about the future. Let's think about the next generation. How do we help these people looking at us? And so those are the things that really got into me when I read the script. And I'm like, okay, well, you are Don Crucifixto, man. What would you do, man? So that was when I decided, you know what? Yes, I'm totally him. That was what really sold me into it. Is if I can push some word out and start and start conversation, that is the beginning of something. And I hope that this really starts a conversation here in Homer, really, because it's really happening in our city, and we don't talk about it a lot. We only hear it a lot from, or you hear about Chicago, you hear about, Big Street, in Texas or somewhere in California. But Omaha right here, we've been going through a lot that we really need to talk to each other and bring each other out and create that togetherness. Because again, we all know this, if we are, they say divided we fall and united we stand, and the unity is not really there. We really need to come together, racial prejudice aside. We all really need to come together and really this is not for us. It's now for those looking up to us. It's for those coming after us, and we need to really, bring up this conversation and really be serious about it.
Wow. So is this your story?
This is not my story. Somebody wrote this, but I was touched. I really was touched, because I eventually believe in it, because I have kids. I have not really, I never would say I've gone through some things African Americans have gone through, but I want to learn. I think that's why I said I'm guilty. I have this prejudgment in my mind why I did this. But because I don't understand how to feel, and I don't have somebody to really let me understand and tell me. I can read stuff, I can read, but I might still not understand it if somebody doesn't explain to me, and I see the pain, and I see the seriousness. I don't see, so I don't understand the struggle. I just know that it was there. I was taught in school that this happened, but I need somebody to bring it out and say, yes, it happened. It is still happening. Why? Let's make sure that we're well educated, and it's on everybody's side, from Black, white, Caucasian, yellow, green. We all need to understand each other's side of the story, and then do whatever you want to do with it, but still understand and just don't judge. So it's not my story, it's everybody's story.
It's everybody's story. Again, if you just join us, the private viewing is for Omaha. It's on March 11th, and there is a red carpet at 6:30 p.m. They're showing the movie start at 7, and after the movie, right after the movie, there will be 10 to 15 minutes Q&A session. Make sure you join us, and if you haven't received an invite yet, please make sure you send the email to doncrucifixto@gmail.com, or give us a call, and then we'll make sure we send you the private invite so that you can be part of it. Like we said, me personally, I've never seen anything like this happen in Omaha. So this is going to be my first. And if this is going to be your first, to make sure you are in the room. This is a conversation beginner. So come, let us talk, let us learn from one another, and let us grow together. So tell me about the director.
The director's name is Mr. Bayo Oluyole. Is also from Nigeria. He's actually well known in Nollywood. He's been doing it for years. We actually shot this movie in 3 cities. We shot it in Atlanta, Indiana, and in Illinois, Chicago. And so again, that's why I went back. This is we have some good shots, not just something. We put a lot of production value and money in it. And so Mr. Bayo Awi has, he's done a lot of Nollywood movies. And when he was one of the people, him and the writer were the people that actually approached me with the movie. And again, I'm blessed to work with them. I'm blessed to be involved with this project because everything in my life, I think it's God's doing. And so Bayo is very good with his craft. And again, I don't look for perfection, but when you have the zeal, you have the belief, and you have the conviction in your heart, there's nothing that can stop you. And that's what I saw with him. Again, I don't want to get into it because I am just so excited that we have a finished product. But the process, what we all went through, it just teaches you more and lets you know more that there's no obstacle you cannot overcome. There's no mountain you can't climb. And so this guy just teaches me something that yes, things might not be perfect, but if you believe in something, get it out. And so that is the kind of person the director is. He put all his heart and his soul in it to make sure that this gets out, and I supported it. And so I would actually leave the rest of the introduction to when it comes down here so that he can talk more about himself during the Q&A session.
All right, so we have 2 questions for some people to win, a private invite. So the first question is going to be, what is the title of the movie showing on March 11th? We make it so easy for you guys to win it. So make sure you put your answer in the comment box. If you're watching on LinkedIn, YouTube, just type in the comment box, and then the winner will be announced next week, Friday, when we have our next show. Next week, Friday at 7 p.m., we will be announcing the winner. And question number 2. Do you want to come up with question number 2?
Wow.
Very easy question.
Okay, I teach, so thank you for really telling me that, because then I'm like, okay, can you solve the pedigree? Okay, all right. What is my middle name?
Okay,
easy.
Do you really expect people to know that?
All right. Okay. Well, let's just say this. If you had not listened to us, this would actually encourage you to probably go back and try to listen. Why Don Crucifixto?
Okay.
What made me name this entertainment, this great company, Don Crucifixto? And actually, if you can get it, we should give them 2 tickets so that they can bring somebody along.
Okay, so what does the name of the label mean? So Don Crucifixto Entertainment, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So the question is right here. Question number 2. What does the name of the record label mean? Don Crucifixto Entertainment.
And we can give them a clue too. You can get it by going back to watch the beginning of this live interview.
The very beginning of the show, make sure you go, I think 5 minutes into the show, you will be able to get that information. Or if you're a follower of the producer, I believe, go to the pages, go to the website, go to YouTube, make sure you subscribe to their channel, follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm sure you'll get an answer. You can reach out to me. I'll provide you that answer. So question number 2. Hello. Question number 2, that DJ show guy. Question number 2 will get you 2 tickets. And question number 1, I'm going to project it again. What is the title of the movie showing on March 11th? We will take another quick break, and this time we're going to play the trailer again. If you haven't watched the trailer and you've been listening to us, you'll be watching us. This is the trailer, and when we come back, we will take the last questions and then we'll wrap up. Don't go away, stay with us.
You know the phrase or sentence I hate most in defense of police brutality against black people? A few bad eggs. That, my friend, is a phrase you cannot use in a situation of life and death.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, baby. You broke ass nigga, you can't tell me what to do.
And you want to talk about that right now?
Oh, wait, babe. I think I've been pulled over by this cop party.
It can be really racist. Always looking for some trouble where there ain't none.
License and registration, please.
So you saying black people should just be perfect? Also, they can avoid a racist system.
If the black community wants to rise, we need to start taking responsibility for our actions.
You just stand right back, okay?
I ain't got time for this shit.
Terrence, I'm gonna tell you right now, those 2 they up to no good.
I ain't going nowhere without my money.
What money, Terrence?
There is no doubt in my mind that they're killing the best of us. Here we go again.
You can't marry Shanita. She's not good for you.
What were you thinking, Wale?
Where's my money, man?
You back selling drugs again?
We are angry. We are going to use our anger to say enough is enough.
Relax, okay? Sir, can you please step outside the vehicle?
Wait, what?
Is there any problem?
Wale, what's going on?
Step outside the vehicle.
Hello? Wale, what's going on? Wale!
All right. Thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you for tuning in. Again, this is about the movie showing on March 11th here in Omaha, Nebraska. And if you are in Atlanta, Georgia, it's going to be on February 25th. Please get a hold of us. Make sure you send us an email. And the information is right here on the screen. And we'll make sure we send you an invite. We have some few seats left. Please don't hesitate to do that. And also, some questions here to win free tickets or free extra tickets. What is the title of the movie? So we just showed it. You can not miss this one. And the other question is, what does the name of the record label mean? And the name is Don Crucifixto Entertainment. We have clues, and if you go back 5 minutes into this show today, you'll be able to get an answer to that question. And that question will get you 2 free tickets. I'm going to bring my guests back. Hello again. Thank you so much for honoring us and being on the show tonight. Do you have any last comment, any special message that you want the audience to know?
Again, also thank you very much for having me on the show. Always a pleasure. Always excited to be on this show. Really, nothing much. We've talked about it earlier. If you did miss it, there are other ways to actually be involved. We do have, even if you don't, if you're not able to get win the ticket or something to come into the private viewing, you can actually support through a sponsorship package. And so just contact us. We send you what it entails. We are not asking for anything. It's just to get you involved. If you feel really, really thrilled about what we've talked about today, if you feel strongly about the conversation as well, and you just want to be part of it, you get credits on it. You get, again, the premiere is not done yet, so we give you credits on the movie. Whichever way you want yourself to be represented, please feel free. Again, it's not a one-man show. This has to be we want it to be a collective effort to kind of push the message out. And so, feel free to contact us for how you can actually participate aside from getting those free tickets. In addition, again, please don't forget to follow us at Don Crucifixto Entertainment. Is hashtag Don Crucifixto ENT on Instagram, and we're also on Twitter. Feel free to follow us there. We really, really want the followership. Also, feel free to recommend something. She said it earlier. This, if it has ever happened before in Omaha, nobody remembers. And so we are trying to make sure that everybody is included. And so if you have something you feel like, hey, why don't you do this? Why, wouldn't this be nice? Feel free. We just want to work with people. That's the goal. And I did say this a couple of days ago at one interview. We are planning on shooting a movie in Nebraska. Okay. One of my very prominent director loves the snow. He knows how passionate I am about Omaha. And so he was like, you know what? I want to shoot a movie during the snow time. He wants to capture it because it really makes the visuals look really good. And so if you really want to be part of it, if you have a story you think would really resonate well with the people of Nebraska, the state, or around the world, please feel free to contact us with it as well. If you want to be part of the movie, it's not going to happen until next winter, because we want the snow one, and then we really want to plan it and make sure that we have the right resources, we have the right equipment and everything. And so reach out to us. Please, again, thank you very much for everything. I would like to say thank you to Afro Swag as well as Business Seals. They've really taken this, as if, because they believe in it. This is not mine. I didn't write the story. I believed in it as well too. And so, please, join the movement. So thank you, Afro Swag. For those that have already, we've sent invites out. For those that have already accepted the invite, those that are planning on showing up, really, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. Send the criticism in. We really want to be criticized. We want to get better. And guess what? We will not stop working for you. And for my fans, it's DC, baby. I'm always going to keep working for you. Yeah, that's it, man. I'm always going to keep working for you. We just want to have zero.
All right, so thank you. One last question. So what do you have to tell any actor, any actress that is watching?
Any aspiring, or even if you're a current actor or actress, again, I said it earlier, if you have something that you feel like you really want to work on or you want to work with, feel free to contact us. Our information is out there. Again, don't let anybody diminish your image. Don't let anybody tell you what you can or what you can't do. You are your own person. I am this very old, and I just started acting, and I love it, and I'm going to make it, and I'm going to do more and still spread the movie. So don't let anybody diminish you. If you're an actor or an actress and you want to do whatever you want to do, keep going. I said this: you have to faith it till you make it. Faith. You have to have faith. You have to faith it. You have to believe in it that it's going to happen until you make it, and then let people talk about it.
Well, that is going to be a start of another conversation. I don't believe in fake it till you make it.
I didn't say fake. I said faith.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right then. All right. So thank you so much. It's been an honor to have you on the show. And to everyone else, thank you for tuning in tonight. And until next, be safe out there. Bye-bye. Have a good night.